Alright, we're just gonna run back to another video of Fortnite Battle Royale. So today I'm gonna be talking about the best console settings for Season 8. Now, I made a video like this like a while ago, sometime in Season 7, and I wasn't planning to make a video like this in a while because my settings hadn't changed in a long time. But since Season 8 started, I've actually noticed a couple of things that I needed to tweak on my settings, so I actually did do that. Now, before I get into this video, I do want to say some things about my channel and like stuff that's been going on in my channel. So I had a video like 5 days ago where voice crack where I had a 6-kill game. In that video I actually played a game. I got 6 kills. I was doing pretty good and everything was good on that game when I was recording, but when I watched over the clip, I noticed that the video got corrupted and messed up, and if you watch it, you will see what I mean. In that video, I explained it before the video even started. I said something bad was gonna happen with that, that video, and I said in that video that I was gonna have a victory out video to come out the next day, but I figured out that that video where I got the victory out actually got corrupted as well. And I had it edited already, but I decided not to post it because I want to be as professional as possible with my YouTube channel videos. So I decided not to post it, and I had ideas of videos that I would really have liked to have posted, like tips and tricks, how to rank up fast, and of course this video. But the other two were actually, they could have happened, but the problem was that the victory outs that I had with them, I accidentally deleted both of them. Now, the first victory out was the video that I was just telling you about that I decided not to post, but the reason that I could have done it is because maybe it was on my replays, and hopefully it wouldn't have got corrupted when I was making a tips and tricks video, if that made any sense to you. But I accidentally played a couple games and it went away, and I had actually a solo duo win, and instead of saving it, because I was actually trying to save it, I accidentally deleted it. So that happened and I wasn't able to make my videos. I was really upset at myself for doing that, and I am sorry about that. But let me stop talking. Let's get into these tips and tricks. Tips and tricks? Let's get into this console settings and go ahead and explain all of my settings and stuff that I have changed in my settings. So let's get straight to it. So I'm gonna, like, these little things that don't really matter, on things that are like simple, I would just go a little bit on them. Like, I won't explain too much about them, but the things that I have changed, I'll go on full on detail on how you can do it and why I decided to put that setting on that kind of way, I guess. So matchmaking region, of course you want to have it at the one with the least amount of ping, which is MS, if you don't know what that means. Let's just say you have an 83 ms and there's a 34 ms. You want to have it at the 34 ms because that is the best way to do it. Because if you have it on the higher one, then you're definitely going to be lagging more if you had it on this lower one, and you don't want to lag. Who likes lag? Nobody likes lag. So again, have it on the lowest one. Now I'm gonna go on full detail with these. So controller at sensitivity X and sensitivity Y. Now I used to have it on 0.900, but now have lowered it to 0.800. Now in my old videos I would say that I would have it in that high sensitivity so I can turn around fast and react faster when I use my shotgun and this whatnot and all that other stuff that I was saying. Now, but I decided when Season 8 started, I started noticing that I could not, as much as I could switch around fast, like turn around really quickly, I could not hit those shotgun shots. So what's the point of being really fast if you can't hit your shots? So I noticed that was a huge problem with my shotgun. So I decided to lower that to 800 instead of 900. Now I do recommend you do this now, but hold on. If you have yours on 1.000 or 0.900 on a high sensitivity and you turn around really quickly, but you can hit those shots, then good for you. Keep it in that. You're good on that. But if you notice that you're having bad aim, this and that, maybe one day you have good aim but the next day you have bad aim, then you most likely need to drop that a little bit. So I guess that's the tip right there. Ooh, I did not mean to move that. Okay, so controller target sensitivity, this all goes to just the way how fast you move with let's just say you're your AR, your shotgun, your hunting rifle, this and that, all these shotguns and stuff. This is the sensitivity for that. Now, I used to have it on a 600. I don't know why. I had it in a huge sensitivity, and I noticed that I could not hit my shots, but I finally decided to lower it all the way to 300, and it has really worked out for me. I've been able to hit my shots a lot more than if you have it in a high sensitivity. I definitely don't recommend having it in a huge high sensitivity because you most likely aren't going to be able to hit those shots. But I don't recommend going super low where when you're targeting you're moving like a snail. Like, you don't want that. You want to have it a little bit balance between the two. So 300 is my way. You can copy mine, or you can find out which one works best for you. Now it's going to, why do I keep moving it? Okay, controller scope sensitivity. What this is basically your sniper, how fast you move with your sniper. I still have mine at 0.500 because I haven't noticed any problems with my sniping. So I still have it at 0.500. I think that's the best way for me. I keep it there all the time, so I think my scope sensitivities are okay. But you can lower it or higher it, however works with you. Now, controller build sensitivity. There's really no punishment to how high you go with this sensitivity, unless you put it like all the way to 2.000 and you can't even control yourself. Like, go little by little. That's my tip to you. Like, go small by small, higher and higher, and if it works for you, if like maybe you go this high and you still can't control it but you're this low, stay with what works with you. And if one day you want to go higher, then train in creative for like maybe an hour or something, and I promise you will get the hang of it. So I have mine at 1.650. That is what works with me, but who knows if it will work with you. Like I said, why do I keep moving this? Okay, let's get into sprint by default. So sprint by default, I have that on. The reason I have that on is because my joystick that I move with is actually my interact if I push it down. Now, I have a full-on video of my custom binds and all the other good stuff about my custom binds and my controllers stuff. I will leave a link to that video in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want to. But I have mine on sprint by default. I have that on. Sprint cancels reloading. You definitely want to have that off because it's just, I don't know, it would definitely be better if you have that off. Tap to search interact tap to search / interact. I have that on because it's a lot better to have it on than, let's just say you're reviving one of your friends, one of your buddies, and your finger accidentally slips off, and it's just not as efficient as if it would be if you just tap it once. Like, it's so much better. Toggling targeting. I don't even know how to say that word. I don't even know what that is. I just ignore that. I just keep it on off. Reset building choice. You want to have that off, because that is just like, I forgot what that is actually. But I mean, if you have Builder Pro, I actually do know now. If you have Builder Pro, then this really doesn't matter. So you can have that on off. It doesn't matter. Aim assist, you want to have, definitely. If you're a console player, you definitely want to have this on. Edit mode, aim assist, you want to have this off because, let me go ahead and explain this. You really don't need aim assist on edit mode, because I feel like when I had aim assist on edit mode, it more didn't help me than it helped, if that makes any sense. Like, it's because it would like push your little targeting thing to like one cube, and it wouldn't let you go freely and do what you need to do, and it just didn't help me as much as having it off. So you definitely want to have it off, because you can't do what you want to do if you have it on. So you don't really need an aim assist for edit mode. Turbo building, you want to have that on for sure. Turbo building, delete in creative mode. If you're in creative mode, then and you like to build stuff, then you want to have that on, but that isn't really the point of this video. Auto material change, definitely have this on, because you can mess up a lot if you have it off. Controller auto run, I have that on off. Auto open doors, I have that off. Auto pick up weapons, I have that on off. Now I have all three of these off because I like to be more in control of what I'm doing, and instead of having something automatically do what I need to do, I like to be more in control, so I have these all on off. Okay, so auto sort consumables to right, I have this on because it's so much easier to just pick up a mini and it'll go instantly to the right side of the your inventory, and it's so much better. So you want to have that on. Trust me, it's good. Builder Pro, build immediately. You definitely want to have this on. If you're on Builder Pro, then you want to have this on. I'm pretty sure everybody's on Builder Pro nowadays, but you definitely want to have this on if you're in Builder Pro, because if you're like in a ramp, you can instantly change to a wall if you press RT, so it's so much easier. Now, controller editing time, I have this on 0, like all the way down. Now when I press editing, it literally edits immediately, but like I said, I have a full on video on that, on my custom binds for my controller. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description for that. If you want to watch that, make sure to do that, and share the love. So vibration, I have that off because it messes you up more than it helps you. Now, I had a huge problem about having vibration off, because having it on is like makes you feel like you're in the game a little bit more, but believe it or not, it can actually mess up your aim. So that's why people have that off. It's distracting, and I decided to turn it off, and I have noticed some improvements. These videos are very hard to do because you have to like constantly be talking, and it's just like you can't breathe. But let me get back on topic. So I have that on off. All these replay stuff don't really matter. Like I said, I am on Builder Pro. Everybody should be on Builder Pro. Builder Pro is a lot better than Combat Pro. But if you're like really good with Combat Pro, then and like you're getting 40 kills with Combat Pro, then stay on Combat Pro. So yeah, that is my best console settings for season 8. Now, like I said, these are all my preferences. I hope I gave you some details of what you can do with your console settings and what will work with you. And I guess I'll be making the outro now. If you liked it, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It will definitely be I would definitely be happy to see one new person subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are so close to getting 30 subscribers. Honestly, thank everyone who has subscribed to me. And like I said, drop a like. If you want to watch me live stream, I live stream every single week. Sometime multiple times a week. I don't usually have a schedule yet, but if you want to do that, follow me on Twitch, which will also be down in the description. If you want to follow my social medias, they will all be down in the description. And I guess that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it helpful. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.